with the block, maybe setting up some tactical plays. This should be a very entertaining game, and certainly a step up for VakifBank in terms of test. Zhu Ting goes off the body, but they're waiting for it. Valero and Belgica on the right side, just installing a little bit of belief into her team. Rightly so. She can be playing with all the confidence that she wants to at the moment after winning that World Championships just 2 months ago. Karaka goes through on the pipe. It's another dig at 6, which is a great start. Looks like we know where the ball is going to go. Belgica again, 2 from 2. She's playing on the right side, where for Serbia she plays as a passer spiker, a wing spiker. Zhu Ting scores her first, just working the outside hand. It's just impossible for Belgica to play as an opposite because Tanja Boskovic has got that position sorted. VakifBank might just be tested here. Dmitrieva with the serve. Part of 2 Dmitrievas that play for Bulgaria and their national team. The serving is good. There's a double touch from the setter. A little Selena, the coach, will be starting to sense some belief here. Team founded in 1968. Defense is exemplary yet again. Belgica's an absolute fire here. So comfortable on the right side. After playing as a left-sider the whole way through the World Championships, hits a very nice sharp angle inside the block. Karaka left reeling. VakifBank on the back foot. Zhu Ting the service target. Again wiping off the block. It's a little bit tight from Ojbe. Free ball. VakifBank have a chance to counter. Zhu Ting fires through. Karaka bringing some enthusiasm to the team as Zhu Ting just fires off the hands. Ojbe to serve at just 22 years young. To have an MVP at a world event, the Volleyball Nations League, is quite the achievement. Through the block this time. Orasic is slightly bullied. Not many people in the world do that. Lazarenko to serve. The Russian international. Russia only took an 8th at the World Championships. Out of system, Zhu Ting. And she's blocked to the line as well. They've done their homework. They know she likes going off the body, away on the angle on the left side when she's hitting. But on the right, she fades away to the line. The line block is key. 7-2, what a start. Karaka scores. Stays high, stays deep. A certain amount of pressure now already on the reigning champions. Zhu Ting to serve. Kelsey Robinson on the front court. Soft serving, easy passing. The speed is good, the seams are open. There's a split in the block and they can really go after the spaces. Titles in 2011, 13, 17 and 18. The man originally from Medina, now living in Turkey to be with his family. The high bump set, Robinson just fires off the middle blocker. The middle's late, Robinson will score. Rasic will fire up from behind the baseline. Onto the front court receiver. Adika's shut down. Better from VakifBank. With Etty's tactics in the timeout working. Communication with the middles good. Harrogate just diving in, protecting that avenue to position one. Good serving to the front court receiver as well, but the slide attack's excellent. But not only is the slide attack excellent, the pass so good as well. Cover from VakifBank. Gets him a second shot. Belgica playing defense on the angle was too strong. Zhu Ting dug. Some rally this one. Two in the block again, sealing the line. Another chance on the slide. But Zhu Ting again sitting on the cross court with the slide attack from the middle from Valero. Yet another opportunity. Belgica just plucked almost with the chicken wing. They go high to the outside. Robinson swings long. Deep breaths all round. Some rally that one. 2 or 3 times Valero thought they had done enough to win the points. VakifBank stays strong, but obviously not strong enough. Zhu Ting passing a little bit poorly. There's 2 in the block. They're very alert to absolutely everything here. Caracat swinging from downtown. The blocking so strong. Olena Hasanova. The crowd supporting an individual in Zhu Ting, but it's the team of Valero that have started so strongly. Pass onto the inside of Robinson. Caracat hits a great angle. Game face on for Ebra Caracat. Just 18, but already achieving so much in the sport. To be playing for the best team in the world at 18 means you must be pretty good. The jump serve is strong. It's good vision from Robinson, who now steps off to take the sharp one cross court. She's at 4, but it goes to Zhu. And that's Zhu Ting doing her thing for sure. Fading off the body, the middle steps across, and she just works it back the other way. Pressure's on VakifBank here. You can see with their celebrations. 4-point game. Hammer of a serve from Caracat. Gets the crowd revving up, but as does that. It is a monster block. Sarah Gunesh stepping across. It's a good finish. Hands drop inside late. Caracat serving well. Timeout called to try and stop this impressive service run from Caracat. Left-handed toss. Timeouts don't disrupt the rhythm of this unbelievable talent from Turkey. 95 kilometers an hour. Serving into the space between the 2 passes, straight into the seam. And it does come to an end, but what a run that was. It gets them back within touching distance. Hasanova to serve after a couple of very good blocks. Passing is perfect. The service pressure not quite there. And with Rasic or Gunesh on the front court for this team, you have to serve really well to disrupt the rhythm of VakifBank once they find their flow. Too easy to find the middle. Serving straight to position 6 with no pace. Defense from the libero once again fantastic. 2 in a row. Morget, surely not 3. Back to the middle, wants to get involved, but Caricat has to get her hands on that one. Unfortunately, Osbey is passed a little bit too tight, so she's the one penalised this time. In a battle, though, VakifBank out of system, no slide attack. Zhuting has 2, but they're ready for it. 6 is just sitting deep. Dimitri over this time. Very, very smart. She knows she's got 2 on her. They know. She knows that the seam's been protected. Goes over the top. VakifBank will be slightly annoyed that they haven't got a dig on that one. Gunesh shut down as well. What a run. 5-point game once again. Valero. It's a one-on-one as well, but it's a great blocking line from Dimitrieva, just dropping inside, lining up with the angled approach of the spiker. Better passing. He's back, shooting every time. Awards, 10 MVPs at just 24 years young, and the aces are coming. From the Turkish champions. From Gunesh is good as well. Serving and defending the middle blocker, showing how strong she is. But also Zhuting, having worked sharp angles, now comes to the line. She has the locks. Zhuting. Serving more between 5 and 6. High to the outside, 2 in the block. Trying to go through, but not this time. Belgica. Zhuting now going over the top. It's a great read from the setter, Mori. More tipping. Someone has to put this ball away. Zhuting off the net, only can roll the line from there. Another opportunity, 2 in the block. Chipped off. Belgica. Caricat still on the back row, meaning she's going to be hitting from position 1. Dimitrieva, who's been impressive serving. Caricat from that backcourt attack, and she's almost hits it like she's on the front. Those angles that are so sharp. Incredible. Guidetti really trusts her. High plays again to the outside. Tip cover is good from Zhuting. Robinson now on the pipe. The cover again from the libero. Quite incredible. Orshey can take that dig and celebrate like it's a kill. Back to 1. They're just tightening up here in every area of VakifBank, making it very difficult for Valero to score. Big plays again. It's unbelievable, and Guidetti is almost on the court as well, because he knows the quality shining through from VakifBank now. Zhuting hammering big angles. The three in defense doing a wonderful job as well. Three on the front court. Goes to Belgica. She's almost blocked from Zhu Ting. Trying just to manipulate the ball to the line. What a start to this game. Zhu Ting this time from the right, goes tipping away. Lazarenko with the dig, playing good defense, but she's moving around. Second time of asking. Feeding Zhu Ting. Kamsu Osbey giving her everything before she goes back to the baseline to serve. Still a backcourt setter. Carrick at position 2. Rasic in the middle. Robinson on the outside. Tipping over the top of the middle blocker. Something that's quite reoccurring within this game, just because of the fact that 5-1 have to take this. 6's job is to sit so deep and to play for the touch or potentially in the gaps between the block. Shooting, passing out of system, has to go to the outside, no other option. And just as VakifBank nurdle their way back into this one, Valero just storm ahead again. Timeout call, pitching everything around it to make sure you make a decision really early. Passing is fairly good, back to the outside. Robinson dictates that one on the angle. The 6'4" figure of Milena Rasic to serve. On 2, they know tipping is working, but Zhu Ting is really strong, and what an angle! The angle of the day so far by Ebra Karakot. That's quite incredible. She knows she's got 2 on her, but the wrist work to really guide it back is up there. Serving strong from VakifBank. The pass is straight and very quick. Zhu Ting now on the pipe. Has it been dodged? Certainly has. But Zhu Ting, Ebra Karakut starting to really fire up the furnace here. They really are. What an entertaining game on. Slide attack is good, but so's Robinson's blocking. Sees it. Good footwork to get across the net. Great handwork to penetrate over the top of it. 2-point lead. Character shown in abundance. Pass is good. No way. 2 in a row. Exactly the same fashion. Mori goes straight back to her middle, running the slide attack. Kelsey Robinson is there twice in a row. Teaming up with Milena Rasic, who's doing bits from the baseline. Kolarova comes in. The Bulgarian international, alongside Gagana Dimitrieva, one of 2 Bulgarians in this side. Exactly the same play. This time it's squeezed past Robinson, but Zhu Ting hits that same ball off the body to 5. Incredible work from VakifBank, and from a losing position, down 5 points, they look like they're going to take the first hit. Robinson, Rasic, and Zhu Ting firing. Front court receivers served. Jika hitting from the back court. Osbe frustrated with that defense, but at least the ball's still alive. Second chance, Ojika, but that's a great read from Rasic on the backcourt. That's not something you'd usually see from a middle blocker, diving down like that and making the play. Another opportunity, the high volley to one, but shooting all over it. And then Robinson nurdles the ball to the line. Guidetti having a great time now. Remember, 5 down in this set. Robinson turning it back to the line. Short. Balika. First set point. What a turnaround this has been, and it's Rasic with the serve. First one saved. What a run of serves from Rasic. It's an incredible run. Serving and blocking from VakifBank. Still have 4. Can you believe that? It was one-way traffic early on from Valero, but they're coming back. Third set point for the Turkish champions. Robinson puts it into a good spot. Güneş puts this game to bed. And after such an impressive start, Valero let their lead go. VakifBank counter. But she came very, very good in the end. Strong all-round VakifBank in the second half of that first set. How will this one start? Giardino, the libero. With good work. 2 in the block though, you can see, just because of the speed of the ball. To the outside, that's quicker. And that really means that Zhu Ting can just dictate proceedings. Good setting. Mosbe. Number 3, Kansu on the back. Robinson ready to serve ASAP. Front court receiver served, almost gets Ojika out the attack. It certainly does, as it's only a volley over. Zhu Ting now tries to tip. 2 in a row. Zhu Ting, the first player ever to be the highest scorer in this competition twice in a row. Scoring again. Scurrying everywhere, Valero. Their confidence seems shot. Zhu Ting is rolling. Absolutely. She's tipping, she's hitting sharp angles, and now she comes to the line. She works off the block. Very impressive from VakifBank already. And that slow start seems like a long, long time ago. Now there's aces from Robinson, who's been incredibly impressive at the net as well. Timeout called. Robinson really trying to speed the game up as soon as she can from the baseline. Jelka manages to just stay high enough to chip off the inside hand. Straight to the line, Zhu Ting just fires the ball in. It's not quite slow enough in the touch or the height of the pass. Good defense from VakifBank again. Much better. Hands. Nazarenko. All the footwork to get out there, and then the hands go up and they just drop inside at the last moment to force the ball back to the middle. But to win competitions like these, you need great out-of-system spikers. And Zhu Ting certainly is one of those. Out of system, meaning when the first pass is high and off the net, or whenever you're just out of control of the play. Service goes long. Lazarenko to serve. Straight on to Zhuting again. They open up the 10 attack. Trying to open up the net here as a front court setter, something we see all the time. Serving the ball down to position 5. With the front court setter, trying to make it easier to block, trying to make the setter go to position 4 and trying to make the hitter hit to the line. Trying to take them out the pass as well. Goes to Libero this time, makes it easy to bring the middle in, but it's well watched from Valero. Tip second time, really nice work. Lazarenko at full stretch. Lika has to just go high with the last touch. Rasic the first time stays in front. Continuation block from Valero. The second time she makes a late dart behind. Middle blockers nowhere near. Then she punishes the block defense. Two serves a little loose in a row. Valero are still in touch here. There's a challenge court side. Must be from Guidetti, wanting to see whether that one just dropped in. It's a long way out. Challenge wasted. Roger with the perfect pass. Rasic hitting angles that are just too good. The more you hit towards the middle of the court, position 6, the more chance you're going to get blocked. But the more that you can hit hard, but away from that position, the more chance you've got of scoring. Something with the serve, well out of system, free ball, chance to go 3 in front, go to the technical timeout. Robinson with the hammer on the angle. 8-5, technical timeout. Guidetti cheerleading again. Very long time. Miriam Bosch, the opposite spiker, at the moment for Turkey. But Karakat hot on her heels. So there's pressure to the front court receiver again. The slide attack is seen really early, coming to the line. It's a tight set from Osbey, but Karakat again. Fist-clenching celebrations from an 18-year-old who has no right to turn those angles. Only world-class players hit those types of angles. It's incredible from the 18-year-old. Hit from the backcourt, Osbey well seen. Ozim has to just step in. Again, Karakat hits a similar angle, but goes more for power. Stepping in on the pipe attack. Dribbles down her front. Valero playing some really good ball as well. The Swiss international, the hammer to serve. Karakat hitting, does well to track that one. The defense from Balika is good. Karakat tries to just feast the ball down the line with a volley. Recovery from Robinson's good. Another opportunity through. We are into one of the better rallies so far. Robinson, who made 2 blocks in a row in the previous set, has just found out how it feels to be roofed herself. Frantic stuff here. Speed of the play. Rapid. That's not easy from Rasic. Coming from behind the setter, it's much more natural and easier to hit the ball to 1. The true test of a middle player is if they can turn that back to 5, and then still they'll be able to hit back to 1 as well. If you don't make that turn, you can't hit both ways. Fast plays, fast passing actually. 2 in the block, it's good coverage from Ganesh. Second opportunity from the outside. Good cover. Valero doing everything they can. They'll look for a touch here, but they won't get it. More instructions from Guidetti to Caricat. Rasic serving again, who did a wonderful job in the first. Passing perfect. And that's how the side out will be won. When the ball's served down the line on a straight angle, it's not easy to get the shoulders round to pass it into the front court at position 3, the center position. But that really works for the setter because then they can work either way. And the middle blocker will have to hold. Ganesh, quick feet. Wider set. Blockers nowhere near that one. Casanova getting pinned back. 12-8. Cover is good from Valero. It's another opportunity through Zhu Ting. Rika just sitting very still, absorbing everything, and that's good reactions. Zhu Ting. Commands respect every time she steps onto a court. After scoring 15 yesterday, Caricat is back on fine form. Going to find the net that time. Eva Mori, who served to Zhu Ting. Robinson knows that she's up against it with 2 against her, so she has to tip around. But it buys an opportunity to make a block. Ganesh has been so impressive. Speed to the wings, closing the gaps, leaving nothing to get through. Jika trying to pat the ball angle, but she's got 2 blockers right in front of her. Back to the middle. Valero go. Azarenko almost drifting, leaning in the air, but it's good enough. Overpass really should go to Valero. They have a free ball, but the first contact is a little bit sloppy, to say the least. And from a good position in that point, they've just thrown it away, really. Well out of system. Need to find an answer. Malika is dug. Zhu Ting. She opens up so well. There's no approach there. Doesn't get back off the net. Doesn't keep the ball in front of her. She doesn't really have an option. It just opens up and whips it to the line. It's impressive stuff. 6-point game. And remember, VakifBank started so slowly, but now they just seem to be firing on all cylinders all over the court. Two in again, no way through. The middles are doing such a good job getting out. Now there's three, smuggled to the line. There's a challenge coming if it's been given against them. Montanera, sure she scored. We go to a challenge. Laura Montanera has played in 3 of these before. Valero Zurich. They say it's in. Looks like they're going to get their own way. Looking against Guidetti as well. He's been warned. Looks like for the reaction or something along those lines. High fives all round, but just a pause in play. Lazarenko. There's another one back. Really good serve across the face of the court. Flat, pacey, difficult to track and difficult to really take early and cut it off. Same again. No, she goes to the line. Surprise. King gets the touch off the top of the block. Rotation successful. Round they go. And that means that Osbey goes back to serve. Caracat on the front courts. So 3 on the front as the left-handed Osbey serves. Doing back to the line. It's a lovely, lovely swing from Malika. Don't get any more accurate than that one. Feeder inside, smooth to the line. High ball, 2 in the block at least. 1 sitting off on the sharp one. Caracat looking at Guidetti. So high, over the top of the block. That's one way of scoring points. Just hit it from a different airspace. That'll do. Ting takes the front court receiver out. Gonna at least have 2 in the block here. More really strong work. But they have to pass better. Valero, they have to try and pass in system. Montanera blocked out on this occasion. Tip over the top, high ball from Osbey. Back through the pipe, Zhu Ting still managing to work off the body, although there's a touch off the block. To the outside, high roller. Second opportunity through this stage of the game. Pace taken out of the ball from Dimitrova. Oh, this one just keeps pinging backwards and forwards. Net touch given against Valero. More joy for VakifBank. But that was some rally. Really was. Serving on the inside. Trying to get the front court receiver out. So they go to the middle blocker who runs on a slide back quick to the outside. Robinson with a steep angle as well, but the reactions in defense sublime. And then there's a leaky touch. They're out of system. Zhu Ting shoots high to the line. Another opportunity to the outside. Better from Laura and Tanara. Side out's the call. A 6-point lead for VakifBank. We're in business time. Robinson again, who's credit to Robinson. Last time out, she's hit an angle that's so sharp across the court. This time she's gone to the line and she stayed high. She knows that the one player, Alika, number 10, is sat up on the tip. So if she stays high with a snap, she can score. Very clever play, really strong work. VakifBank now are in 5th gear. Fast to the outsides too, but they're drifting. The reactions once again. Everything that Valero do, VakifBank make it difficult for them to score. Lazarenko comes back in. Dmitrieva. Erica just diving back into the line, probably going off a read, but that's some flipper. Shooting the service target, Karakut again. Hits the whole court. So impressive, this youngster. Whether she's just working inside the block on a sharp angle, hitting those deep ones or going to the line, she has the whole court, which makes her very difficult to set up and defend against and line your block up. And then she has service angles as well. Dmitrieva with 2 in. She tries to go off the middle blocker's hands. Gunesh, Robinson now tipping, showing variation. She's very good at that. Kelsey Robinson. Big range of plays. Robinson played for Beijing 2014-15. Jonas Leponson 2015 as well. Team in Puerto Rico. But Karakut is flying again. 24-15. Karakut has been unstoppable, and it would only be fitting if she served another ace to seal this one. It is Karakut, the 18-year-old, with another absolute whip. Well, she has to play a little bit of defense. Back to the middle. Gunesh finds a way through the drifting middle block. 2-1 now to VakifBank, and they have been so strong throughout that second set. It was a slow start in set 1, but the second half of the first set and the whole... We are underway in set 3. It's a beauty of a start as well. Good serving once again. This time they are in system. Zhu Ting fires high, works off the hands. The start of this third will be an intriguing tale. VakifBank really have to keep this momentum. Ayuka is dug from Karakut. They go wide. Plays to try and get gaps inside the block. Osbe not too impressed with that, but she scores all the same. Again, long lines from the setter. Makes the middle blocker cover more distance. And then the gaps appear through the center of the two blockers. Fantastic middle work. Drawing the ball to one. Lazarenko, good timing. She's in the air as the ball's in the hands of Spiker. Rasic can't get her hands in front of it. Good angles away from the impressive Rasic. Carrick on the pipe, drizzles the ball through. Consistent in every position. Hook from behind in the pass. Rika finds just a tip that's caressed through. Hustling hard throughout this third. Valero. Just see that VakifBank are trying to force the intensity throughout these times. Little Seninge, the 56-year-old Israeli-born Dutchman, took over the Zurich team in 2015, but haven't lost for 100 matches. Tipping again is their strategy at the moment. Short on Osbey. Sees it maybe a little bit too late, but maybe it's just a little bit too good. Service pressure again, out of system. Chance here for Valero to take the lead, but they might be out of system. Kelsey Robinson gets a hug from the setter. Some swing this to stay high and deep. It was the only option Osbey had. Two blockers against her. Don't underestimate the quality of Kelsey Robinson out at 4. Slightly out of the system, no middle. Robinson 2 from 2, hitting different angles every time. The chase is on, but the ball's not kept alive. Carrick fires long. Relief, really, for Valero after some of the runs behind the baseline from the youngster. Passing fast, too tight. One-handed set is strong. Somewhat on the turn, but can't keep that alive. Back in the front here. Similar to the first set, but remember, they had 5 or 6 point lead. They were flying, but gradually VakifBank kept nudging, and they got their way in the end, turned it round, and then Rasic serving so well. It's a 1 point race to the technical timeouts. Here, Shall Singh. Good serving, but the pass is equally as strong. The set is also very good from that position to find the opposite on the 10 attack. Second chance, here's the opportunity to put it away. Dimitrova goes to try and tip off the block. Unfortunately, misses by some distance. Technical timeout. VakifBank are in control. 2 sets. Asnova comes in again, same as the first set as we get underway. Good weight, just prolonging her attack because she knows it's slightly slower, so the blocking timing changes when you have to jump and penetrate. Almost hands have to go straight up, but it goes back. And it's again from Ju Ting, exactly the same. She sees it slow down, so she just delays her timing in the block. Her arms go straight up instead of pushing over the net, and she can just throw it straight down. And then the whole arena get behind their hero. Wider plays, opening up the net. That's how you run some offense, Valero, especially with a front court setter. Spreading the play, utilizing the whole net with a front court option at 4, back court option at 2, and then they find the line as well. Not easy to find the line out at 2 or 1. Out of system. Ju Ting loves this though. Incredible. Every other time she's whipped to the line. This time she throws everyone off guard with just nurdling the off-speed shots into the gap. Pass is strong, but the set's a little bit too low for Hasanova. Now Ju Ting works back to the line. This happens a lot. VakifBank are flying. 6 is sweeping to the line because position 1 is sat behind the blocks. That's why there's a gap in that position. VakifBank know that. They've utilized it a fair amount. 2-2. Dimitrova cannot access the line there. The whole body's facing cross court. Ju Ting can just adapt. She can see that too. Her eyes are fixed on the ball. Sarah Gunesh gets us underway. Once again, 4-point game. They're starting to pull away. VakifBank 3 in the block. That's just because Ju Ting can make that read, push across. Salinger knows that Valero have to push throughout this stage of the game. Serving tough, but only into the net. They know that they will be playing for 5th to 8th if they don't win this one. Through the middle, just lifted. With an outstanding bit of defense. That was incredible how she's managed to move from position 1 to 2 and keep that ball alive. Now she gets a chance, an outrageous set, but Carragher only finds the block. Giardino leaves. Two missed serves in a row. Could be very costly from Valero. They need to push their opposition throughout these stages. If they're letting VakifBank get away with this one. Straight passing. Should be 2 in the block, but there's another error. No, there's not. There's a touch. They'll be thankful for that one. Ju Ting passes emphatically from position 1. That's all about the pass. It's really, as mentioned before, not easy to run that ball from 1 to 3 with a serve that serves straight down the line to 1. It's designed to really try and take the middle out of the attack. Off the body from the captain. Tanara, thumb down, wrist away, working, stretching the middle. Quicks the call to Robinson, stretching the middle blocker. This time, the American. Technical timeout, 4-point game. You can see the middle really drifting to try and keep up with the speed of the play. The ball travels quicker than the feet. Robinson has been impressive. Played really well at times. They know exactly what they're doing out here. It's just a consistency. The team top of the French league. But it's a French league that's not quite as strong as the Turkish leagues. On the pipe, good setting. Ting sees it really early. Robinson trying to work off the block to try and make the ball go out on her own side. Unfortunately for her, it lands right in front of her, inside. Points. They're still just about in touch. Then Gunesh comes back to the party and hits that same ball as we've seen before. The wider one, she's gone both ways with it, to be fair to her. This time she steers it to 1. Oh, huge! Shooting! Lights out! Well, not only Hassanova, but on Valero as a whole. That could be curtains and good nights. Between Tennis Club from Brazil, Joysheng Volleyball Club, the local team, the host team here, will be interesting because two teams could have won both of their matches, put themselves through to the final 4 already. Back to Caracat. Some shape on that swing again. Something was maybe asking to throw a dive and take the angle first, but it doesn't matter where you set up against Caracat. She's got the whole court, and her court vision is very good as well. Tough from the front court receiver. 6 points the game. The shoulder of the world champion Radika, but it's too strong again. Gunesh, who has just been in frightening form, and you think Caracat 18, Gunesh 19, Ojbey the set at 22. The future is very bright for Turkey. It really is. The World Under-23 champions as well. Reaction strong. Ojbey spreads the play again to Caracat. She gets dug this time. Chance for Bayika, but it seems so early from Ojbey. It's a great bit of defense from her. A long rally. Bayika goes for the swing this time. It's too accurate from the Serbian. to reply. Ju Ting. We've talked about those angles from the right side through Caracat, but there is no digging that one. Kelsey Robinson also has hit a couple of very nice angles from that left side. Good reply. You can keep the dream alive, but they need some big serves, really. A couple of blocks would not go amiss. Too many missed serves though. The opposite's happening. Three will do it. Osbey with the serve. It's a flat one. Slightly straightened up with the pass. It's a good set. It's a great find. But it's Caracat again. Jorge de Libero can take big props for this one as well. Sees the gap and leathers it through. Get more serving. Flat float. And the delay in the block. How impressive has the youngster been again today? Caracat, the vision in the block, managing to get the right hand back around it, force it back in towards the centre. Good enough to bring up match points for VakifBank. Once again, out of system. Yika having the swing. Rashly at that one, it's good enough. Subs being made. Orchard coming in. Sorry, leaving. Todorova coming in. Still, another 8 goes at this one for VakifBank. Passes not so bad from Ju Ting. Charms wide by some distance. Surely this is not going to happen again this week. It happened between Lube of Italy and Zenit of Russia in the men's, where 8 set points were saved. It does happen. But it would be incredible if it happened here. Ju Ting pops it into 2.5. Caracat gets the ball again, and this time with the tip over the top of the block. She seals it for VakifBank against a very strong Valero Le Cannet. In the first set, they made VakifBank sweat. But after that early scare, VakifBank were very strong. On the wings, Robinson, Ju Ting, Caracat through 2. They're very strong at the pins. But also Ganesh and Rasic in the middle. Just a very dominant display once again. They will go to the top of Pool A, having won